Tonight on Night Wrap, LA cops trade slugging for hugging, Shelley Winters' alien love story, and dropping acid and rising profits. All this, plus an amazing television first, tonight on Night Wrap. Later, this executive interviewed while on LSD. But first, Shelley's excellent adventure.
Three-time Academy Award winner Shelley Winters is one of the most celebrated actresses in America. Although never shy about recounting her liaisons with the rich and famous, she now finds herself cast in her most unusual role. Here's Night Wrap correspondent Nigel Payne from Hollywood in an exclusive interview with Shelley Winters.
Thank you, Joe. I'm sitting here with the legendary actress, Miss Shelley Winters, who has come forward with an extraordinary story about having had close encounters of the third kind with alien creatures. Encounters with startling ramifications for mankind and the United States of America. Miss Winters, please tell us about the first encounter that you had with alien creatures. When did this happen?
Well, the first one was during the Second World War. People did not talk about alien creatures then, and it was rather confusing. My God, it was 50 years ago. I was in Malibu. Things were much cozier in Malibu. Then people visited each other's houses. And Lana Turner lived next door to me, and she was...
That Lana Turner, the movie actress?
Yes. Is there another one?
I don't know. I'm just clarifying.
Anyway, she had this house, and she was having a kind of Mexican party with margaritas. And I sort of had a headache, and I was on a chaise lounge in front of my house on the beach. And she gave me a pain pill, and I had a margarita, and I was there, and it was twilight, and I looked out, and there in the water, I saw emerging a frogman. At least I thought it was a frogman. There was kind of sunspots first, and sort of in the middle of this sunspot, he was very tall, and I thought, well, maybe the Japanese, it's a mini sub or some very tall Japanese, I didn't know.
Well, Japanese aren't normally that tall,
I know. Well, anyway, he came out of the water, and he was a strange shade, iridescent shade of red. Very odd. And I said, hello there. I wanted to be friendly, Malibu.
Of course.
And he took one of his hands or whatever. There was a thumb, I think, and then the web, and then a little, and he wrote something in the sand, like 3 sentences.
Well, why did he choose you?
I have no idea. You know, I was very sexy then, and very pretty.
You're still a very pretty woman, Miss Winters.
Not like I was then. I mean, I was really built. Anyway, he sat down, and he put his arm sort of around me, and I looked into his eyes, and I'm not exactly sure what happened physically, but I had this sensation. I had an orgasm with my hair, with my toes, with my eyelashes. I guess it was. That's the nearest thing that I can describe it.
One or multiple?
I think just one big one. Lasted quite a long time. It was extraordinary. And afterwards, and I just felt... Have you ever seen a woman after she has that?
No.
Well, if you must make love sometimes. Even English people do.
Being English, one keeps one's eyes closed.
Yes. It's a very special feeling.
I suppose it remains for our audience to judge whether they believe these claims, because they are quite extraordinary. But thank you very much indeed for sharing these thoughts with us.
Thank you for having me on your program. And I know it sounds a little bit scatty or confused, but it happened.
Thank you very much, Miss Winters.